Well, hi there, everybody. I'm Rich Cosner. I'm the owner of Coldwell Banker Southern Realty. Our firm operates in the Middle Tennessee market, Nashville primarily, the Nashville market, but we operate from all the way from Kentucky to Alabama throughout Middle Tennessee. And my objective in doing this video is to give you some market information that I think you'll find useful. It's helpful to know if you're a buyer, and also it's very helpful to know if you're planning on getting your home sold. The way our agents are trained on how to help you price your home is to know what the available inventory is. In markets like this, we have far more inventory, meaning homes on the market. We have far more inventory than we did, for example, right after COVID in 2022. There is more than double the amount of inventory today that there was then. And of course, then we had, 2.5%, 3.5% interest rates. So that inventory was getting, snapped up at higher and higher prices. Well, we've had 3 years now of interest rates hovering near the 7% range, usually in the 6.75, sometimes 6.5, but mostly it's been in that upper tier of the 6% range. And so you have far more homes on the market today and far less people that are qualified at that interest rate to be able to buy them. So we might have had, we got down to as low as 1.5 months worth of inventory in 2022, whereas today, I just checked a couple hours ago, and there's about 4.2 months worth of inventory today. Now, that is through our multiple listing service, which runs again from from Kentucky to Alabama, but most of it's in the Nashville suburbs, Williamson, Davidson County, Sumner County, and so forth. But if you keep that number in mind, it's important, 4.2 months. When you get to 5 months of inventory on the market, it becomes shifting to a buyer's market, meaning the buyer has the advantage over a seller. When 3 years ago, when we had those low interest rates, the seller had the advantage. There were more buyers than there were sellers, and so that supply and demand has flip-flopped. So before, if you listed your house, at $400,000, you might be getting offers of $450,000, $500,000 3 years ago. Today, that's not the case. Today, you have to have your home priced right on the money. And right on the money means what did the most recent comparable sales in your neighborhood go for? And you might want to be a few $1,000s or a percent or two under those most recent sales so that you get ahead of the other people that are putting their house on the market at the same time as you might be. So all in all, we are not in a bad market by any means, but if you are a home seller, you need to listen to your agent and listen and have him or her show you the statistics. How many homes are on the market in your neighborhood? How many have sold recently? And how many have expired or gone off the market? All of those are indicators that price sensitivity is probably, in most cases, the reason. If they've gone off the market, expired, and so forth. So be careful and look at the houses that have sold. What did they sell for? Were there incentives offered by the sellers? Maybe that homeowner elected to finance some of the closing costs for the buyer of that house. Maybe they offered a interest rate buy down, which may cost 1 or 2 or 3%, but that's a better strategy than lowering the sales price at times. So our people are very skilled at helping you get your home sold. And so if you're thinking about selling your home, make sure, please reach out to a Coldwell Banker Southern Realty professional. We've got them up and down Middle Tennessee. We've got great people that are skilled and trained and will help you get your home priced right and get it sold in a reasonable amount of time. For those of you, let me change topics, if you will, and move on to the buyers. Right now, we have, I said, it's much harder to qualify for a home at 6 3/4 or 7% than it is at 7%. There was a national survey released recently by the mortgage industry that said when interest rates drop to 6%, millions more people will be able to qualify for a home in today's market. Well, it's most likely that that'll happen in the next 6 months, 8 months, no more than a year. So the best strategy, in my opinion, is to buy your house today. And I don't say that as a self-serving, so Coldwell Banker can sell more homes. No, listen to my logic, please. If you buy a home today and you put a 6 5/8% loan on it, for example, then you've locked in the price of your home. And homes are not selling as fast today, so you're going to get a better price on it. When when mortgage rates drop down to 6% and millions more people can afford a home, those people are going to come out and into the market like crazy, and they're going to be bidding up the houses that are available. And so it will be, what you might be able to buy for $500,000 today, maybe it'll cost you 5 1/4, maybe 535 in 6 months or 8 months when you're competing with a lot more people. So we work with a couple different lenders in our company. Both of those, and you can work with any lender you prefer, but we have lenders that have agreed that if they finance your home, they will give you a free refinance within the first year. So for example, if you close on that home today and your mortgage rate is 6 5/8 and rates drop to 6% sometime in the next 6 months, you can do a free refinance, no cost to low cost refinance, meaning you'll have your 6% rate, only you're going to have it at a much better price on the home that you bought it for. If you wait till they get to 6% and you're competing with everybody, you're going to wind up paying more for the home. So it's kind of a two-pronged strategy, but it will absolutely work. And real estate agents, we like to have our slogans, I suppose, and the popular one for the last couple years has been, marry the house but date the rate. And part of the challenge with that is the rates haven't changed that much in the last couple years. But we have a new administration in Washington, D.C. that is pushing very hard to get interest rates lowered. It's a political clash right now, but most likely the rates are going to get lowered in September, not all the way to 6%, but there's probably going to be anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 point. And no doubt by mid next year, rates will be in that high 5s, low 6% range. So if you're a homeowner, reach out to your Coldwell Banker Southern Realty professional, and they will help you get your home priced right. If you are a buyer, reach out to your Coldwell Banker Southern Realty professional, and they will guide you through the steps to get a great home at a great price today that you'll be able to refinance into a better rate sometime in the next 6 months to a year. So that's it for today. This is Rich Cosner, the owner at Coldwell Banker Southern Realty. Thanks for listening, and whatever you prefer, please buy a house or sell a house and talk to a Coldwell Banker Southern Realty professional. Thank you.